Hey everybody, Todd Tarowski here with a super quick video on proxies. So right now, if you own either the Calamos Market Neutral Fund or the Fidelity Growth Opportunities Fund, maybe you have both, you're getting emails, letters in the mail, or even phone calls about voting for a proxy. In some cases, the letters that came in the mail, like from Calamos, just said, hey, we need you to contact us, it's really important. Didn't get really specific why, but these are for proxies. What is a proxy? So these funds and ETFs that are actively managed, as you might know by now from prior videos and just from working with me in general, these funds have objectives that they have to stick to. If a fund, for example, invests in large companies, they can't just all of a sudden invest in small companies because they think the opportunity is better. They have to invest in what you think they are investing in. But from time to time, they're going to make changes, like either to the board of directors or to things like how much cash they're allowed to hold in the fund, or to what percentage of, say, international exposure they're allowed to have. So from time to time, they're going to update these things about the fund, but they have to get approved from the shareholders, which is you. And they do this by proxy vote, meaning you're voting through the mail or the telephone typically. Now, the interesting part about this is a lot of times the letters look a little scary. I've had many of you call in over the years saying, is this legitimate or is this a scam? I can assure you, if it's from a fund company you've heard of, it's legitimate. Sometimes these votes or notifications go out via NFS, which is the clearing firm that we use. So sometimes it's actually from them, not the fund itself. But the thing with it is, the SEC a while back made a rule that essentially says the fund companies have to prove that they've made every effort possible to let you know about possible changes to the fund and to let you vote on them. And so that's why they have almost this badgering approach where you get 2-3 letters in a row before they give up on you. So my advice is to either continue to avoid them like you have in the past. Frankly, shareholders like us, including myself, we don't own enough of the fund to move the needle. Anytime you vote on a stock, or in this case a mutual fund or ETF, your vote is proportionate to how many shares you own. Meaning if you own 1,000 shares and some corporation owns 10 million shares, they have 10 million votes, you have 1,000. So we don't own enough to move the needle, and that's why I don't think it's super important for you to vote on them. So you can do nothing and you'll continue to get letters or emails until the vote is taking place, and then they'll stop. You could also respond to them and either say you're for it, against it, or abstain. Since we don't know enough about it, if I ever vote, I usually vote for it, because they're not going to make a change where the main goal isn't to improve the performance of the fund. It's just that simple. So either vote for it, or in the past I've also voted abstain. That just means I'm voting so you can stop asking me, but I don't have an opinion on the matter. So hopefully that helps if you've been getting those in the mail or email or by paper letter. If you have any further questions, certainly reach out. But this email or video affects everybody who's a client. It's just right now there's a couple of them going on, so it probably doesn't affect some of you as we speak, but certainly has in the past or will in the future. As always, T3retire.com. Contact us if you need us. Thanks.